Today is not Sunday. You may have noticed. Perhaps you didn't. If you didn't, you need to either slow down your life or you need to attach to the world. One of the two. Doesn't matter. Here's the point. Sunday. Guess what day is Sunday? What day is Sunday?
In the U.S., it's Mother's Day.
Yes, it's Mother's Day, where we celebrate mothers. Mothers are good things. We like mothers. We have mothers. We do. And we have wives who are also mothers.
We do.
And that is really why we will not be brewing on Sunday. Because we like being married. We do. And not being dead. And that's
right.
Yeah. And if we tried to brew this Sunday, it would be bad.
It would be ugly.
Yeah, it's just not good. We may never broadcast you again if we brew this Sunday. So instead, we are not brewing, but we're racking. So behind us, we have sweatshirts draped over carboys because we don't want the sun to get to our beers. But if you happen to watch, what was it? Not 2 weeks, 12 days, right?
12 days ago.
We documented this. It's on his phone, because all great archives are held on phones these days. Hold the archive on the phone. I can't even make this serious. All right, the point is,
okay.
We've got things documented. For these two particular beers, we're actually taking these seriously. Something I don't do well, something Steve does a little better. But the whole concept of documenting so we know what we do. And, of course, the point of that is so that you can do it again.
Right.
Because, let's be honest, of the, 50 or 60 beers, the 50 or 60 beers that we've brewed in the past however many months.
3 years, yeah.
Oh. Well, how long have we been broadcasting? Do you know?
Just broadcasting maybe, 6 months at the most?
6 months, you think?
No, not even.
I don't know. We could probably go back and look at all our broadcasts.
We can. We started
brewing.
But
it's much more fun to stand here and guess.
But we started brewing together again after our long hiatus because of the military.
Yeah, that's true.
In October of 2017. And then we took another hiatus for a while and then picked it up again in 19.
Yeah.
And then we didn't start broadcasting until just maybe 6 months ago. I don't think it's been that long even. But as far as the broadcasting part goes. I can't remember. I think 6 months is too far. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the long and the short is that we have a whole bunch of beers that we brewed, and the reality is we couldn't replicate a single one. They are all unique, beautiful, shining creatures existing, or they did exist, and then we drank them. Beautiful flowers that will never again be seen on this earth because we didn't really write down what we did.
And then there were none.
And then they were gone. Which on the one hand is a powerful creative statement. We should make a brewery creative. And then we charge like $20 a bottle. Creative. Just keep saying creative. I like that. And then people would never know what our beer would taste like when they bought it because it's creative. The point is, this time around, we actually documented stuff. So we actually took time to figure out what the beer was. So on the left is the regular, and on the right is the not regular. So we started with the recipe that we know from our brew supply place that we get stuff, Northwest Brew Supply, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Brewers.
Again, the power of the internet on my hip, and I'm just guessing. The point is, we bought a recipe that we know. So we bought 2 of those recipes. And then for the recipe on this side, we changed it, and we added Citra hops. And we added Citra hops at 0 minutes. In 0 minutes, so in the brewer's world, I'm picking up that this is a standard industry standard. You start at 60 and count down. So minute 60 is when your brew is starting to boil. Minute 0 is when you stop it. So at minute 0, we added Citra hops to this one. And then we cooled the wort, and then we fermented and did all the things. So today...
all the standard process there. Yep.
So today is 12 days later. It's not 2 weeks. But pretty much we've hit flocculation. The yeast is no longer doing its thing. If you've been staring at the water locks instead of my beautiful face...
they're not bubbling.
They're not bubbling, although really kind
Probably can't see it.
of washed out. All right, so that's good. That means you can stare at my beautiful face more. And Steve's beautiful face. Our beautiful faces. Anyhow, the point being that the yeast is not really being very active anymore. It's kind of hit its level. So, what we're going to do now...
we're going to rack the beer. What that means
Right.
is we're going to take it from our primary fermenter and we're going to siphon it into the secondary fermenters and let it sit for about probably another 2 weeks or so.
Yes.
And what that's going to do is give the beer some time to clear up a little bit.
Maybe ferment a little more.
Maybe a little bit of fermentation. It's going to separate the wort from all the trub at the bottom. We'll try to get a photo for you. Trub is just all the byproduct and leftover crap, I guess you could say, from flocculation and just everything that settles at the bottom of the carboy. We want to separate that so that it doesn't affect the flavor of the beer. And then at the same time, while it's separated, any residual is going to settle to the bottom of the secondaries. And then by the time we're ready to keg it, it should be relatively clear.
I'm worried about something.
What's that?
I don't know if we're going out to all of our regular sources like Twitter,
Facebook,
and stuff. Do you mind if I shut down and then start up again? We'd have to say everything again and be equally funny.
No.
Can you say creative?
I can say creative.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, hey.
All right, so this is the first time doing this on the iPad. Usually I use my laptop and a webcam. So I'm going to figure this out, and we'll be right back.